Hi, I'm Natalie Zamuda at Advertising Age, and today we're looking at Bonnie Fuller, one of the magazine industry's most colorful and controversial figures. She's famed as the editor who turned celebrity news and gossip into the booming genre it is today. In May, she left American media to start her own publishing company. Meanwhile, she's been freelancing for Ad Age and the Huffington Post. The first question we put to her was the one everyone is asking. What is Bonnie Fuller Media going to do, and how close is it to doing it?
I would love to tell you more about Bonnie Fuller Media, but I'm not ready to make any announcements. I will just let you know that I'm focused on women 20 to 40, and we'll be starting in the media on the digital side, and I'm extremely excited.
Of late, Ms. Fuller has been researching and writing about millennial women. That's a demographic made up of 39 million women aged 12 to 31.
One thing that you may not understand is the incredible financial clout that millennial women have. This is a generation that is earning more than any other female generation in the past. Their starting salaries are higher, and they are going to be in the workforce for a long time. They're going to climb up the ladder even higher than any other generation of women, so they will be earning more throughout their lives. One of the things I think is so interesting about millennial women is that they don't consider themselves feminists, and yet they completely embody feminism. They're very ambitious, they're very goal-oriented, they're very egalitarian. These girls have been raised since they were little babies to believe that they were completely equal to guys. In fact, their parents were telling them, hey, you can kick the guys' butts. You've got everything in the world ahead of you. You can be president one day if you want. And so they've been raised with a tremendous amount of self-esteem and belief in themselves and belief in their abilities to fulfill their dreams. They're very, very consumer-driven. I mean, their mothers, at least when they were younger, I think disavowed materialism. Well, millennials love materialism. They love to shop. They love to get new shoes. They love to get a new purse. They're very happy to spend.
And according to Ms. Fuller, they're also wild about celebrity news and gossip.
Millennial women love their celebrities. They actually feel like celebrities are part of their larger circle of friends. Brad, Angelina, Jen, Brittany, Lindsay, Tom and Katie. I mean, they're like members of their extended family. They're looking to them as role models, as relationship and love and lifestyle role models. And girls like to gossip. And they like to gossip when they're in high school, and they gossip about the people that they know. And when you get out of high school, you just don't know as many people in common when you get into the work world. So being able to gossip about celebrities also gives you a lot in common with people that you may not know very well. And you can have a lot of fun talking about it as well as looking at it to examine the issues in your lives. Now, when you look at Sarah Palin, I think the reason that she's hitting such a chord with women in general is that there's so many things about her life that women can relate to, whether or not you agree with her political points of view. You can relate to the fact that she's trying to juggle 5 children and a big job, and she's just had a baby, and how did she lose the baby weight? And then her baby is challenged, and how's she going to deal with that, as well as giving good advice to her older daughter who has gotten pregnant and now is planning to get married to the 18-year-old father. Like, there's so many personal issues that Sarah Palin is dealing with that regular women can relate to, and even millennials can relate to that. They can look at her and see her as an example on one way of, yeah, I want to be able to do a lot of what she's done. On the other hand, would I want my daughter to be pregnant at 17, and how would I cope with that? And would I attempt to have 5 kids? But on the other hand, wow, she looks great, and I love how she's doing her hair, and I can't believe those incredible red pumps that she wore yesterday. Like, that was really adventurous for a vice presidential candidate to be walking around in bright red patent pumps. So millennials can really enjoy the discussion of all of those things, those on a personal level, and relate them to their own lives, just as they do that with celebrities.
How about big marketers? Do they understand millennial women well?
I think that some marketers one of the things that they don't understand about millennial women is that at the heart of women, generations may have certain differences, but that we're all the same, and that women still have the same issues of trying to find out their identities, who they are, they're trying to figure out, what's going to make them happy. They're trying to find the right mate. They're trying to enjoy romance and not have it be incredibly stressful, but it still is. They still have insecurities. They still have need for close friendships. They still need to share their opinions. They still can be appealed to through a lot of emotion and warmth. And I think, we tend to think that, because they're younger, they're so cool, they're so hip, you got to talk to them in a very cool, hip way. And I don't think that that's necessarily true. I think you've got to talk to them as if they are intelligent human beings, but they've got needs and they've got insecurities and they need help.
For our final question, we asked if Ms. Fuller plans to continue writing about millennial women.
I'd like to. I'm very interested in it, and millennials are going to be an important market for me in my new business.
That's it for this report. Thanks for being with us. I'm Natalie Zamuda at Advertising Age in New York.